This father pictured here killed this precious baby girl while he was supposed to be putting her to bed. This was his daughter. An Arkansas father, if you even want to call him a father, fatally shot his 6-year-old daughter, and that was while he was putting her to bed for the night. However, he reportedly told police he didn't know what happened when he was asked what happened. 45-year-old Jordan Chaddock shot his daughter, Caroline. This was in her head with a single bullet on May 9th of 2023, and that was when he was supposed to be putting her to bed. This was reportedly in his apartment in Hot Springs. He later pleaded guilty to murder in the second degree, and he was recently sentenced just a few days ago to 30 years behind bars, which is not okay in my opinion. It should have been life behind bars. According to reports, the shooting took place after Jordan and his estranged wife, who was also the mother of his children, had been arguing that day. Her name is Melissa. Melissa had asked Jordan to leave her home earlier that night. To begin with, it was said Jordan wouldn't leave, but he eventually left and he took his daughter Caroline with him to his apartment, and he would later kill her. Later that night, the Garland County Sheriff's Office responded to the report of a shooting at his apartment. When police got there, it was said they found Jordan, the father, soaked in blood, and Melissa, the estranged wife and mother, was reportedly holding Caroline's lifeless body, and Caroline was also covered in blood. It was said that right after Jordan shot Caroline, he made 3 calls, but none of them were to emergency services. One of the calls was reportedly to Melissa to confess to what he had just done. Melissa later told police that she and Jordan had been arguing that day and that he had left her home with the little girl. And she said that when she arrived to his apartment later that night, I guess after getting that phone call, he met her outside and said, "Get ready, get ready." That's when Melissa ran inside to find her daughter's lifeless body. Unbelievable. The very next day, authorities interviewed Melissa's sister, who was reportedly on the phone with Melissa when she got to Jordan's apartment. Her sister, Melissa's sister, and her husband also reportedly rushed to Jordan's apartment. She told police that when she got to the scene of Jordan's apartment, she heard Jordan tell Melissa, "We got to get our story straight." Her husband, Melissa's sister's husband, reportedly told police that Jordan told him his gun hit his hip. A neighbor further told investigators that the couple, Jordan and Melissa, would fight a lot, and that on the night of the incident, she heard a loud bang and then she heard Jordan scream. The neighbor said that when she went to Jordan's apartment to see what was going on, Jordan told her that everything is not okay and, "Oh my God, my daughter's dead. What have I done?" She then reportedly left to call 911, and when she got back to Jordan's apartment, he opened the door. She then heard Jordan telling Melissa that he had just killed their daughter. Jordan, however, told police that he had been putting Caroline to bed and that he got out a gun that he had kept for protection. He further said he didn't know what happened when he was asked about how the shooting occurred. Authorities do believe he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol at the time. He insisted, though, that the shooting was accidental, but it was said he smelled of alcohol and he had a long history of abusing substances, and that included meth. Other witnesses who were close to the couple reportedly confirmed Jordan's history of using meth and his history with alcohol abuse, and they said when he was intoxicated, he would carry a gun. One witness had reportedly also told police about an incident where Jordan held a gun to Melissa's head, and it was later said that it actually happened several times throughout their marriage. When police continued to interview Jordan, though, he continued to deny all of this, and he kept giving police inconsistent statements and accounts that led up to his little girl's death. He was eventually arrested on August 1st of 2023, and he was initially charged with first-degree murder. How, y'all? How can anyone ever kill their innocent, precious child? Given his history of abuse, both physically and with substance abuse, I don't think I could have let my child go over to his place without it being supervised. That's just my opinion and thoughts. I'm glad justice is being served, but I do wish he had gotten life in prison. I believe he definitely deserves life. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. For more true crime, be sure to follow and subscribe over on YouTube.